Why come all the way down here to see the case? Are you like buffs of the case, or?
I don't think buff is the right word. More like we've been following, hoping for this kind of development, and now that it's here, surely we'll follow the trial and hope that he gets brought to justice.
So you believe it's him?
I mean, the DNA spoke for that, so I believe in DNA.
What do you think about the way that they've found the match, the DNA match?
I know there was some privacy concerns. I don't personally have any issues with it, but that's something to ask her because she's into the ancestry stuff.
When you saw him, I know you didn't get to get in court today to see him, but I mean, everybody was here huddling around the phone seeing him. I mean, what went through your mind? What were you thinking when you finally got a chance to see his face and him in person of sorts through the phone?
I was just thinking, this is real. Like, this is really happening, and up until now it still felt like a dream, kind of. We had a face and we had a name, but that was it, and now it feels like it's actually happening. So,
and seeing him in the wheelchair, I mean, does it seem like this person obviously now couldn't have done something like this, but in the past, you think that?
It's hard. He's a 72-year-old man now, and he's responsible for some of the most heinous crimes California has ever seen. So you kind of have to look past the wheelchair, I guess.
What's going through your mind that you saw him in court on the video screen? What's going through your mind right now?
Oh, I don't care that he's in a wheelchair. I don't care one bit. And like my daughter said, the fact that he had been committing these crimes when he was a young man versus him being an old man now, the only sadness I have in that is that when they throw the book at him, his life sentence will not be very long. It will not do justice to all the crimes and all of the people that he has hurt over the years.
It's a pretty unique way that they found a DNA match to him. I think that this is kind of going to change the way that cases are.
Oh God, I hope so. I think DNA is a wonderful, wonderful scientific way of establishing if something is true or not true.
Do you have any privacy concerns about it?
No. I don't have a problem if everybody when they're born gives DNA, and if everyone when they're born gives cord sampling, so that if they get the disease later on, that they can use that to help the good of people.
And did you grow up in the Rancho Cordova area, or in Carmichael, that area?
No, I actually grew up in New York, and I moved to California, actually to Santa Barbara, in the 70s as a nurse when some of his crimes were going on down there that we didn't know yet. And then we moved up to Rancho in '85 and have lived there ever since. And so we're well aware of where his crimes have taken place, and it really is still just amazing that he lived in plain sight all of these years, 7 miles from my house.
That is pretty incredible. When you found that out, what was your initial reaction?
I was thrilled that he was caught, and disturbed that I could have been passing him in the street, in the stores. It's just, I thought he was dead. I thought he was dead. I'm glad that he's not. I want answers.
What kind of answers are you hoping to get?
I want to know why. I want to know what happened since 1986. I want to know what other crimes are going to be attributed to him. I want to know what turned him into a monster. I want to know what his family knew or doesn't know, and my heart goes out to the victims. My heart goes out to his family. My heart goes out to everything that's been touched by this. It's horrible.